Believe it or not, it has been a long time since I've actually seen Kona. I know it's only been a few days for you guys, but for me, it's been 18 weeks since Kona finished her 3 weeks with us. I know, I just totally blew your mind, didn't I? I've got a really fun and exciting day planned for us, and I want to make sure that Kona has the best meal possible before we start. Each and every one of us care deeply about what our dogs eat. And NomNom is at the leading edge of fresh meals for dogs. Their meals are specifically created and portioned for your dogs by veterinary nutritionists, which is so important for fresh feeding. Most people don't realize how tricky and how important it is to get your dog's nutrition balanced correctly. NomNom takes care of all of that, which I really love. It's really refreshing how you can see all of the ingredients in NomNom too. They use real whole foods like chicken and vegetables that are human restaurant grade, and they arrive freezing cold and pre-portioned every 2 weeks. You can get 50% off of a 2-week trial at my special link, trynom.com/Zach. I'll have that link below. I'm tripping out right now. I knew she was bigger, but what?
I know, I literally just handed her to Zach. I went and picked her up and I felt like it was gonna freak him out.
She reminds me of one of those things you drop in water and they grow.
Oh yeah, like the sponges?
Yeah, she looks like one of those.
Hey, good girl.
As you can see, my 3 weeks have come and gone with Kona, and she's had a few months to get just a little bit bigger. You arrived here so clean and you've instantly gotten muddy. You know what they say though, a dirty dog is a happy dog. First things first, the one thing I want to do is let her and Inertia get caught up and play and expend some of this energy. That should make our training go extra smooth today. Okay, it looks like they definitely remember each other. They are so cute. I love how Inertia and Kona have almost exactly the same type of play style, like a little rough, but pretty polite. I know Inertia prefers more polite players like this, but both dogs can throw it down once they get warmed up too. This is one of my favorite things to do, to watch dogs run and play rough and chase each other. This is what I mean when I say that dogs instinctively really enjoy the game of chase, whether it's with another dog or even with a person, which is why I use chase so much when we're teaching skills like fetch. Honestly, I think we could make the entire video them playing. I'd watch it. I can't wait to see how much of Kona's training has stuck. Has she developed any other issues? Has she gotten better or worse? So many questions. I also want to give you a heads up on our next series for those of you who have a dog that is nothing like Kona. This is Moira, and I'm pretty positive that if you like watching me struggle, you're gonna love this series. So that you guys get notified every single time we post a new video, subscribe and click the bell. Oh look, she's found Inertia's frisbee. From what I understand, Tristan, her dad, has told me that it's starting to click with frisbee, but she won't catch it out of the air. Like, she'll run after it, she'll chase it, she even brings it back, but she won't grab it out of the air. You know, that's the kind of thing that you have to be patient with your dog on, but you guys might not know. When someone tells me their dog is this close to catching a frisbee, I can't resist. Let's play. I can tell she wants me to throw it. Here, let me see if I can get her going. Ready? Go. Look at that, good girl. I love how she brought it back there. Okay, we need to find our rhythm. So you can see, she'll look at it, she'll track it. She's like, cool, I'll even bring it back. She goes right up to it and everything, like it's as though she knows it needs to be in her mouth, but she doesn't grab it out of the air. So most people just throw the frisbee and hope their dog figures out how to catch it. So there's some in-between work you have to do. Let me first establish that she knows how to take it out of my hand. I mean, does she know how to take it when it's even in this position? Get it. Yes, good. Yes, good. Now when she does it, I'm gonna play tug with her. Yes, get it, good girl. Good. I'm gonna roll it again to teach her to snag it while it's moving. I love how she flipped it over there. Often by rolling the frisbee like this, you're really encouraging them to pick it up by the rim too. Trying to get them to catch a little baby throw nice and close so they understand the concept. Do you see how she's starting to go for it with her mouth open? Yes, good, almost. Yes, there it is, there you go. She caught it in the air. That's typically what a first catch in the air will look like. Yeah, good. Yes, good. She caught that, did you see that? She's probably a few days away from really getting it. I think if she and her family work on this for a few days, she'll be in good shape in no time. But of course, I wanna make sure that my job with Kona today isn't too easy. I'm gonna take her to one of my absolute favorite places to train, a park that is completely filled with distractions. Why do I always do this to myself? So we have a bit of a walk in front of us, and this is gonna be a good time to let her adjust. So I'm gonna let her check out things. Come on, let's go. Good girl, hey. That's one thing I've always loved about Kona. Like, she'll check out the dogs, but she doesn't fixate on them, which is really nice. Though I'm told that it's gotten a little more difficult for her to resist as she's gotten a bit older too, though. So maybe I spoke too soon. I'm letting her stop and pause. Okay, come on, let's go. She's real responsive there, I like that. Free walks like this are important because they allow your dog to explore and satisfy their curiosities, as much as reasonably possible anyway. Because sometimes if you just let your dog check things out, they're a lot less likely to be thrown off by them in the future. I mean, imagine being a kid and going to a theme park, and within minutes of being there, your parents say, sit down and do your homework. I am noticing some leash pulling though, that's a little new. And it's kind of normal to see leash pulling increase with a dog like this especially because they haven't really had a lot of time to develop the muscle memory to continue to go slow. I mean, look how quickly she grew. And those strides have gotten bigger and bigger at an exponential rate. So it's no wonder that she would want to walk faster than we do. She's so aware of everything that's going on around her too. Can you see that? She's looking at the dogs and the people walk by. Let's go. I don't know if you can hear those dogs barking, but she reacted just as you would hope, but we get this leash pulling, and that's something that I think she needs improvement with. Okay. I should also point out, we've been here many minutes. I haven't even given her a treat or anything like that. My goal here is really just to let her check out the environment, not distract her with treats. But I think she's mostly adjusted now. If I recall, Kona was so good on her recall. She would come when called very reliably. So I want to see how that looks really quick. Kona, come. Yes. Nice job, girl. Do you remember how to sit? She sure does. Yes. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna try and feel her out now and insist that she pay closer attention to me on leash in this place. Kona. Here we go. I'm gonna just turn around. Yes. Very good. I am gonna reward now because we're doing a training session. Love that. I'm just looking to see if she readily pays attention to where the walk is headed. Remember, that's where we really tried to lay the foundation with her. Come here, girl. Good. Whoop. She's a little excited. I'm just trying to get into a rhythm here with her. Good. Easy. She's really excited by the treats. Sit. Yes. I'm just gonna ignore her when she gets extra pushy like that, but that's actually interesting. She wasn't like that last time I saw her, right? Looks like she's gotten a bit peppier. Good. So I like that she's like following me wherever I go here. I don't love the jumping, but attention supersedes everything, so that's good. Yes. Here? Yes. Here? Yes. Here? Come on, here. Yes. Okay, good job. Pretty nice. Looks like she's done really well with heel as time has gone on. She was very focused right there. I was able to turn with her and she remained focused. Now I wonder if she can do it in a more practical situation, like in a straight line without getting too far ahead of me. Look at me, come on. You're doing great. Here. I'm also avoiding using treats in my hand, trying to use hand signals with her. Here. Good job. Kona, you are a good girl. Come here. Oh, good. Here. Yes. Look at that prance. I'm gonna steal a few extra steps here. Good girl. Okay, good work. I love that. I mean, a jogger went by, she glanced at the jogger, I was able to get her attention. I don't even think I had to ask for her attention barely. She was just like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to pay attention to you. So her heel is looking really good. Let me check in on her come and stay. Stay. You can see she's a very focused dog right now. She is not easily distracted by this type of environment. Yes. Look at me. Okay, yes, very good. Well done. Can you do paws up? Stay. What? Okay, good girl. She does paws up, I love it. That is really, wait, no, not paws up on me. Yes, good. You saw some of that jumping earlier. It's actually good when a dog knows how to do something like jumping so that you can have them do it only when you ask, because there are times where you do want your dog to put their paws up on something. If you wanted to teach them a trick like this anyway, let's see if she remembers how to take a bow. Can you take a bow? I don't know if I need to lure her. Stay. Oh, she remembered. Stay. Here. Okay, I see what we gotta do. Stay. Yes. Wait. Okay. Good girl. Nice job. So it looks like she needs a little polishing up on holding the position there, but that's okay. We can do that right now. Yes. Stay. Okay. Yes. Good girl. Got a person walking over here. That's normal. That's just a person walking. How you doing? Come here. Kona, come. Good girl. Sit. Oh, Kona, come. She was thrown off so much that she wouldn't sit because she was way too distracted by the pedestrian walking by. And so then I took a step back and asked for something even easier, like look at me. I got a glance from her. Once I had her eyes, she was willing to pay attention. Look at me. Yes. Good girl. Spin. Spin. Look at that spin. That was pretty great. I wonder if she remembers how to hug. Yes. Stay. What? I remember her being a lot smaller. Okay, good girl. She's doing pretty amazing, but as you can see, she still gets thrown off when people or dogs suddenly come into her area. And if you look at this pathway over here, you can see that it's packed with people and dogs and all kinds of distractions. But I feel comfortable now seeing where her current skill level is. I feel like she's ready for a bigger challenge. I've intentionally chosen this area here just so I have a way to retreat should she become unmanageable. If you were teaching your own dog how to walk in a little bit more of a congested situation like this, you would practice on short stretches here, like we're about to do. She's actually an Irish Doodle. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing training with her. This is a classic example of how you can't plan for everything in public. You're out here with one training lesson in mind, and then someone stops to talk to you. I mean, this gentleman wanted to have a chat about dogs, and I became a little distracted. And Bree was like, hey, there's horses behind you. And I'm like, oh, great. Because the last thing you want to do is have your dog spook some horses. Good girl, very good. Yes. Stay. You're doing great. Good. Looks like we have some bikes coming at close range here. Come here. Good girl. I'm going to keep her on my left side. Yes. Good. Yes. Very good. Come on. Let's go. Easy. Kona. See, if I just stay on the path, I risk overwhelming her, and I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm going on the path. Short periods of time at first. Okay, I'm going to go off the path over here. No. Sit. Yes. She got in a jumpy mood, so I wanted to give her something to do that could earn her a reward, because all she was saying there was, give me that treat, I really want that. She was getting a little impatient. So now that we have a dog, I'm going to create a little distance here. We know Kona really loves dogs. Good girl. Stay. Good job. Look at me. Oh, hi. Come here. Girl, look at me. Yes. Took her a second there. So I wanted her to, but you know, it's reasonable for her to check out a dog. We still have the little dog behind us. We have another one coming up here who's super fluffy and adorable, probably related to Kona. Yes. Well done. So while her leash pulling is there, the emphasis of her training right now, in my opinion at least, is encouraging her to walk a bit slower from time to time, to be tolerant of minor tension sometimes. It can't be all or nothing. See those turns? She's doing great on those turns. Yes. Gonna try to preempt and acknowledge her success before she jumps up from excitement. Another real world distraction. Hey puppy. There, I just have the instinct to pick up a dog where I can, just because I know nothing about the dog that's approaching, so I just like to play it safe. Even in this case, it appeared to be like a super young puppy, but she would have been fine. I think what would have happened if I'd had her on the ground is we would have just had a rambunctious play session probably. And that can also get pretty chaotic. Oh, we got some rollerblades coming up. Rollerblades can be a tricky thing for a lot of dogs. And so right now I'm rewarding more or less for a loose heel or just generally attentive behavior. Yes. I am using a lot of treats with her today just to keep her extra engaged and excited about this particular training session. Yes. Very good. You're doing great. Well done. Here. Girl. Kona, come here. Yes, and I'll give her a treat for that one. That was a nice long heel right there. I didn't have to use treats the whole time. Kona, come. Good. And see, that's the thing you really want to be sure of, that you can call your dog back to you. She's so responsive to that. Kona, come. Good girl. I'd like to get her warmed up with some sit stays here. Sit, stay. Well done. Okay. Love how she waits for that release too, isn't that nice? Good work. So it'd be great if I could get her to do a sit-stay around a dog. She'll do a sit-stay around a barking dog, which we hear in the background. Stay. At not even 8 months old, Kona was able to sit and hold her stay as a dog just feet away walked past her. Stay. Here, look at me. Yes. Okay, let's go. And she was super compliant when I asked her to walk away at the end. May all of your dogs be this easy to teach. Or not, because then you won't watch my videos. Okay, but I really want to see how she's doing on frisbee in this very public environment right next to this path right here. It'd be great to see if we could get her to make another catch before the day is up. Good girl. I'm just trying to get her warmed up with tug. I love that tug. All right, let go. Yes. Good. Yeah, good. She just needs a little bit more confidence with biting the frisbee. Oh, good. That always gets me excited when a dog will focus on play over another dog that's nearby. Kona, come on, girl. Yes. Good. Good. See, and tug really encourages them to be more confident. Go. She is such a klutz. Go. Yes. Anytime she goes for it, we praise her as though she actually caught it. Good, go. Yes, good girl. Yes, there you go. What is that, 4 catches today? Her attention on the frisbee right now is fantastic. If you can get your dog really paying attention to you for a toy this intently in this type of environment, you can really use that to your advantage in so many different situations moving forward. Go to trynom.com/Zach to get 50% off of a 2-week trial of NomNom. Subscribe to this channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Get both of my books and click thumbs up for Kona. She did awesome. I'll have all of the links below. Good job, Kona.